Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. In today's video, I'll be showing you one of the best warm-up routines that I have found really helpful and will really help you out a ton in actually improving. I'll also be giving you some tips on how you can build upon this warm-up routine and actually create your own warm-up routine that you can actually do every single day to really help you improve in Fortnite. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So starting off the video, we're actually going to start with the warm-up routine, and I've actually created this one myself. And the total length for it is actually 45 minutes. So when I was actually designing the warm-up routine, I just really wanted to have the three most important things in Fortnite. And if you don't know what that is, it's building, aiming, and editing. Because these are like the pretty much three main things that we are mostly doing in Fortnite. I also wanted some time where you can actually change things up and actually work on your own weaknesses in the game. After looking at a ton of different maps, trying a ton of different things out, I actually came to the warm-up routine that I am going to be showing you guys in today's video. And in total, the warm-up routine is 45 minutes. I wanted it to be a pretty good amount of length for people who don't have that much time, and for also people who have like a longer periods of time. I think 45 minutes is a pretty good amount of time for like a general warm-up routine. And of course, you can change any of the things that you do want to change in this warm-up routine, because that is the main focus of today's video. I want you to find a good working warm-up routine that you can do for yourself, that you enjoy and that you have fun doing, while also helping you prepare for your games and while also helping you improve. The warm-up routine starts with a 5-minute of just free building, and you can do whatever you want in this free build. Practice your edits, practice retakes, and just tunneling in a ton of different free builds like that. There's really no certain thing that you have to do, just pretty much build and edit. I have seen a ton of different people's warm-up routines, and a lot of them have been about like 10 or 15 minutes of free building, but I just feel like this is a little bit too much, because sometimes it can get kind of boring just sitting there and building. For the second part of the routine, we have 10 minutes of aim duels. Aim duels is an excellent thing to do to actually improve your aim, and it is so easy to actually find a partner for aim duels. If you don't have a friend online to actually do the aim duels with you, you can easily find a partner in this by entering random matchmaking. All you guys have to do is just go into creative, go to one of these portals, and then pop in this code right here. Once in the map, just go right on over here to actually enter the random matchmaking, and then there we go. This is a very popular map, so you shouldn't have any trouble with actually finding an opponent to play this with. There are a ton of different scenarios, options, and guns to actually do in this map, so really make sure you are trying all of the different things out to really help you out a ton. And also, all of the codes are in the description down below, so you can get any of them from there. At this point, we are now 15 minutes into the routine, with 5 minutes being free building and 10 minutes being aim duels, which of course leaves us with 30 minutes left, so we can make that full 45 minutes of the warm-up. So then for the next 10 minutes, we have yet another aim trainer map, and for this one, we actually have Skovax Aim Trainer. I really do think that this is one of the best aim trainer maps, and also just warming up maps or improving maps in general. This map is overall an absolutely amazing map. There's so much to do with it, and there were also a ton of pros that actually use this map to warm up. There's just so many scenarios to actually do in this map, so I won't be able to cover all of them in this video. There are also a ton of different guns, so feel free to choose whatever you want to do to actually warm up. Plus, this map is always getting new additions to it. To get straight to playing this map, go into creative, enter this code up on screen, and then there we go. Some of the scenarios that I really like in this map are horizontal, tire frenzy, Mongrel Classic. These are all really good scenarios that I really enjoyed doing personally, but of course you can try all of these out and really find which ones suit you the best and the ones that you like. Moving right along to the fourth exercise, and that is going to be focused on your weaknesses. Like I said in the beginning of the video, practicing on your weaknesses is one of the most important things that you can do in Fortnite. If you are looking to improve at the game, then this is highly something that I would suggest for you guys. What I want you guys to do is that, watch your games over and see how you actually died. Maybe it was because of your aim not being so good, or just your building was a little slow or something. For example, maybe you died because your aim was really bad and you think that this is something that has been holding you down for a while. So then what you should do is use this 10 minutes to do more aim duels, or also do Skovax Aim Trainer for longer. Maybe a weakness is just fighting in general, well now is an amazing time to do something like box fights, or also do something like realistic 1v1s or something like that. And for the final map, we have Raider 464 Piece Control map. This map is just so good. It's so much fun. There are a ton of different piece control scenarios. There's basic piece control, there's just piece control, and then there's also piece control tunnels. And what's so cool about this map is you can even see the scenario inside each one of these boxes before you actually even do it. There are also a ton of different guns in this map, so you can try out whatever guns you want, practicing with all of them in all of these different scenarios. And there we go, that is pretty much the full warm-up routine. In total it was 45 minutes, and I'll quickly give you guys the rundown of it again. At the beginning of the warm-up we had 5 minutes of free builds. Moving straight along we had 10 minutes of aim duels, 10 minutes of Skovax Aim Trainer, and then there was also 10 minutes of just focusing on weaknesses. After that, we moved into the final part of the warm-up, and that was 10 minutes of Raider 464 Piece Control map. Moving straight along to the next part of the video, and that is pretty much going to be some general tips about your warm-up routine. And tip 1 is going to be change the warm-up routine to your preferences and how much time you actually have to play. And what I mean by this is, say for example you have a little bit less time, then change up the routine and make everything shorter to a 30-minute warm-up. Or for example, if you guys have even longer to play, then maybe make it even into an hour. Feel free to take out the aim duels and maybe add like another aim map or an editing map or whatever you want to do like that. There really is no one size fits all for warm-up routines. It's really about finding your own thing. And now for the second tip, and that is going to be consistent. And this is true for so many different things. If you are actually going to do a warm-up routine, then don't just do it for like 1 or 2 days in the month, because that is just not how it works. Every single day that you're playing, make sure you do that warm-up routine, even if it's just for 15 or 10 minutes. Just warming up in general is something that you want to do, and you also want to be consistent with it. Moving straight along to the final tip, and that is going to be focus on creative. I've seen so many warm-up routines where they have talked about, playing arena to actually warm up. And now while I know arena is much more realistic than any creative map, I just think creative is way more efficient. In arena you may only run into like 10 fights if you're lucky, and that can take about 30 minutes. While otherwise playing a 1v1 realistic map, in just about 10 minutes you could probably run into about 50 different people and have a ton of different fights. It's just such a huge difference, and playing creative is a much more efficient way to actually warm up. And there we go, that is pretty much going to be all for today's video. I did work really hard on this one, so I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did enjoy the video though, then make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You really don't understand how much it actually helps. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.